Ever wondered about the ancient empires that once ruled the African continent before colonial times? Africa, often referred to as the cradle of civilization, is a vast continent rich with untold stories and unseen history. It is home to a vibrant tapestry of cultures and kingdoms that have left a profound impact on the world. Among these are the great African empires whose stories remain largely untold and unexplored. Imagine the grandeur of the Mali Empire, which was once a beacon of wealth and knowledge. Picture the might of the Songhai Empire, a formidable power that stood the test of time. Or the Kingdom of Kush, an ancient Nubian powerhouse that was a significant player in the dynamics of the ancient world. These empires and more are the heart and soul of Africa's unseen history. They're the silent whispers of a glorious past waiting to be heard. Join us as we journey back in time to explore these mighty African empires. Our first stop takes us to the Kingdom of Kush, a powerful African empire located in what is now Sudan. For over 1,000 years, from around the 8th century BC to the 4th century AD, the Kingdom of Kush stood as a beacon of power and prosperity. Nestled in the Nile Valley, it was a civilization that thrived on trade, mining, and agriculture, its influence extending far beyond its borders. The rise of Kush was not a solitary journey. It was a tale of rivalry, a dance of power with its northern neighbor, Egypt. For centuries, the two powers engaged in a tug of war, shaping the course of history in the process. At times, Kushite kings even ruled over Egypt, establishing the 25th dynasty and leaving an indelible mark on the landscape of the Nile. Art and architecture flourished in the Kingdom of Kush, its people leaving behind a rich tapestry of cultural expression. The pyramids of Meroe, smaller yet no less impressive than their Egyptian counterparts, stand as a testament to the Kushites' architectural prowess. Their art, a blend of indigenous and Egyptian styles, told stories of gods, kings, and daily life, etched in stone for eternity. But perhaps the most significant contribution of Kush lies in its development of the Meroitic script. This writing system, unique to the Kushites, remains a mystery to this day. Despite our inability to fully decipher it, the Meroitic script symbolizes the intellectual and cultural vitality of the Kingdom of Kush. However, like all great empires, Kush eventually fell. By the 4th century AD, the once mighty kingdom was no more, its glory fading into the sands of time. Yet, its legacy lives on in the pyramids of Meroe, in the stories etched in stone, and in the resilience of the African people. The Kingdom of Kush, a testament to the resilience and creativity of the African people. Next, we travel to the Mali Empire, known for its wealth and cultural richness. Emerging in the 13th century, the Mali Empire was the jewel of West Africa. It was a beacon of prosperity, with its wealth primarily built on gold and salt mining. This wealth wasn't just hoarded. It was used to foster trade, promote education, and cultivate a rich cultural life. The golden age of the Mali Empire came under the reign of Mansa Musa, a ruler whose name remains synonymous with unimaginable wealth even today. Mansa Musa's pilgrimage to Mecca in the 14th century is still remembered, primarily for the generous gifts of gold he distributed along his route, causing a brief economic collapse in the regions he passed through due to the sudden influx of gold. His reign marked a period of significant expansion and prosperity, with the empire extending over a vast area that included present-day Senegal, Gambia, Guinea, Niger, Nigeria, Chad, and Mauritania. The Mali Empire was not just about wealth, it was also a hub of education and culture. The University of Sankore in Timbuktu, under Mansa Musa's patronage, became one of the world's leading learning centers, attracting scholars from across Africa and the Middle East. The empire was also known for its unique blend of Islamic and traditional African cultures, which is reflected in its architectural marvels, literature, and music. However, the splendor of the Mali Empire couldn't last forever. By the late 15th century, it began to decline due to internal conflicts, economic difficulties, and the growing power of neighboring states. Despite its fall, the Mali Empire left an indelible mark on history. Its contributions to trade, education, and culture are still evident today, offering us a glimpse into a vibrant African civilization that once thrived. The Mali Empire, a beacon of wealth and knowledge that once illuminated the African continent. Finally, we arrive at the Songhai Empire, the last of the great Sahelian kingdoms. Rising from the ashes of the Mali Empire in the late 14th century, the Songhai Empire blossomed under the leadership of Soni Ali, who expanded its territory and influence. Yet the zenith of the Songhai Empire was reached under the rule of Askia the Great. Askia, a man of vision and ambition, took the reins in 1493 and transformed Songhai into the most powerful state in West Africa. Askia's reign was marked by consolidation and expansion, political reforms, and a fervent dedication to Islam, which bolstered the empire's prestige and diplomatic ties. His capital, Timbuktu, flourished as a hub of trade and scholarship, enticing traders and scholars from near and far. The Songhai Empire was a beacon of trade, religion, and governance. It controlled vital trans-Saharan trade routes, dealing in goods like gold, salt, and ivory. Its sophisticated administrative system, divided into provinces and led by appointed governors, reflected a high degree of political organization. Religion, too, held an important place in Songhai. Islam was not only the religion of the court, but also penetrated the everyday life of its people. Askia himself embarked on a pilgrimage to Mecca, further cementing the empire's Islamic identity and connection to the wider Muslim world. But as with all empires, the Songhai Empire, too, faced its decline. The empire began to crumble in the late 16th century due to a combination of internal strife, economic troubles, and external threats. The final blow came with the invasion of the Moroccan forces in 1591, which marked the end of Songhai's grandeur. The Songhai Empire, a symbol of African tenacity and ambition, ended an era of great empires. Its legacy, however, lives on, echoing in the pages of history and reminding us of Africa's glorious past. These empires, though lost to time, left a lasting legacy that continues to shape Africa. They were the cradle of civilization, the birthplace of innovation, and the beacon of cultural richness. Their influence, like the roots of a mighty baobab, permeates the soil of modern Africa, nourishing its cultural, societal, and governance structures. The kingdom of Kush, with its indomitable spirit, set a precedent for resilience and fortitude that resonates in Africa's narrative today. The Mali Empire, the African El Dorado, instilled the essence of prosperity and intellectual richness, a legacy that permeates African societies. The Songhai Empire, the last great Sahelian kingdom, showcased the power of unity and strength in diversity, a testament to Africa's collective resilience. These historical powerhouses didn't just shape a continent, they shaped a people, a mindset, a legacy. The untold stories of the great African empires, a testament to Africa's rich and vibrant history that continues to inspire its present and future.